Yo, 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 siemaneczko ludziska, siemaneczko i lecimy, oh boy, ludziska, mamy piątunio, nasze kochane piątunio. Będziemy kontynuować dzisiaj dalej Doki Doki Literature Club i być może nawet uda nam się zakończyć, kto wie, wszystko wyjdzie w praniu. Tymczasem nie przedłużając, powoli zaczniemy, ludziska, tak chillowo, z energią pełną, jak nie wiem co, no może tutaj troszkę pewnie jeszcze przed nami zostanie. Liczę tak, że 4 godzinki pewnie jeszcze zajdą, zanim ukończymy, ale no mówię, to wyjdzie dzisiaj w praniu. Login jest. Root. Logujemy się do roota. Pictures. Co my tu mamy za picture? Co my tu mamy dalej za picture? To są te pokoje. Nice. Nice. From music. Okay. Doki Doki! Doki Doki! A, my skończyliśmy tutaj na tym, tak jest. Oj, teraz się będzie działo, ludziska. Teraz się będzie działo. Thank goddess. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here, but I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and heard more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. Yeah. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Maybe because I clean up. Area. I cleaned it before you came, so... No prawda, widzicie, prawda? No, jak widzicie, jak wyprzedziłem. That's very considerate of you to do. No, I would be really embarrassed from your room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatch your wrist, which has in the process opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let you go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decoration and other atmospheric enhancements. You know, good mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course, I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. Yes, give me more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, you don't need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuma just threw her back. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have this in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this. It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. It's a magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. I powoduje alergię u mnie. Jak widać. Cała prawda. Jasny gwint. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine, essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Oh my. Jasmine enhances your emotion and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Then you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I will trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. Okay. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I like to do is to write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Oh, nieźle. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch an eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some the peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker mess. You can write any characters you want. I will help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together with the two of us to get to work. I carefully draw the different characters on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri's on arrival, a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Huh? Knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright, the thing is, I'm kind of into knives. O-o, czy Yuri się tnie? O-o. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What I am saying. Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits of you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. It's kind of intense. Besides, it's really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? You relax her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I will check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it, turn around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where did you even get a knife like this? I'm curious of its sharpness. I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Oh, mess! Why did you do that? I didn't expect to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you are squeamish, I will go wash off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger into her mouth and licks the wound. Oh damn! I feel her tongue curl around my finger. I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. She wasn't thinking at all. Yeah, she knows what she's doing. Ewidentnie wie, co robi. Yuri lowers her hand and her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I have ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you are overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Miss! Did you really just do that? Now we are even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You are so weird, mess. Yuri giggles shyly. You're calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where did you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. Hi, Steph. How are you? It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Anyone died? Not yet. Not yet, but Yuri licked my finger. Of course, by putting that finger in her mouth. Yeah, that's just what happened, to be honest. Yeah. But hey, at least no one died so far. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. Just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items you had asked me to buy was the kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I will be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Oh, nice. I wonder if there's a way not to let to die at all. I wonder too, to be honest. Yeah. Maybe if you split... when you have this section when you create your poem, I think you have a couple of those events and you put the poems together, and I think and you have triggers on the sketchbook, and I think in each time if you pick the different girl, I think it's I don't know, stretch it to the all girls, and then maybe it's some middle road to some unique maybe end, who knows, when nobody dies. But in this route I picked the my childhood friend, so who knows, we have to see it. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-sized glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips and then bring it back to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arm. I knew it! She's cutting herself. She's cutting herself. I knew it. I knew it. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. It is too hot in here or anything? No at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri dismiss me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. No, don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. Don't cut yourself at all. Yeah. Just go visit some specialists if you have some problems you want to talk about, and yeah, you shouldn't cut yourself or do anything to harm yourself. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm against the knife party. Yeah. After we saw her knife, her fancy knife, and we know that she's cutting herself. Because it's too obvious, and yeah, we'll have to see how it lands. Starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, the sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I will write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of me reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class project we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry, this is... if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. It's just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games. Just like me, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. We are just doing the same while I'm streaming, yeah? There were cases where children committed it after they played game. I'm not sure it is true though. Yeah, it could be true, to be honest, yeah. There were many different cases regarding children committing something after some kind of parties or events, something like that. Yeah. The world is weird, to be honest, in some points. So yeah, I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner and grabs an unused paintbrush, but I moved at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry, Yuri rails back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it from me. It's not your fault. Your face, and there are droplets paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I will get a towel right away. It's all plants. Yes. Very dangerous game for children. Good for you, you don't have to care about it. Yeah. This kind of games are usually 18 plus, yeah. It's for mature players. It's not for kids. Yeah. That's why my channel is 18 plus, so yeah. I'm safe. At least for the warning or something like that, yeah. I rush out and fetch a small towel, and then I dumped it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. So cute. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, huh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as she lost in a daze and enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist and sent a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. I don't know, stuff I don't know. It's not a hentai game, remember that, it's not that kind of game. It's an horror game. But hey, it's a visual novel. It can happen. Something. I don't know. I don't know. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out, and it's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri pricks up her brush again, but her movement seems clumsy, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that looked like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first, and that's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be the best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the class before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Really, Yuri? There's nothing else to do here? I have something on my mind. Phew. You say that like you are glad it's over. I was wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit. No, it's not like that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see, I'm too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner, so you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping that we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry, I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow walker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess